So I was asking her to step in here to give me an idea of what she felt like, because this is one of those rooms that I walked into and could like feel like heaviness, like it feels a little heavier in here than it does the rest of the house. And it's kind of that immediate like you want to take a nice deep breath, but you feel like you can't, kind of thing.
That was throughout the whole house.
Yeah, I haven't felt
walked
like
in
that
and I
till I
haven't
got.
been able to breathe.
I haven't felt like that till I got here, but interested to see what the rest of the house feels like too, because she said she has a lot of activity in her bedroom. So, wow.
Thanks, Colin.
All right, so we're here at the residence, just doing an initial walkthrough. And we do got to be careful because there's a snake room here with 13 snakes. One of them's 15 foot long, and that one's a baby. So.
So this is the sink we cannot use.
Look how cute it is. I freaking love this.
I don't know.
Is this the addition?
I don't think so.
Where's
This is
this-
still the old part of the house.
Where's the snakes?
I don't know. We'll figure them out. I'll figure it out though.
This jungle I go last.
Yeah, you better figure it out before I come down there. Alright, so we're going through doing the baseline sweep here. And Haley's using the Testman.
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Alright. And then Grace, we got her with a different one over here. This one's the Ken mic. And it's pretty cool because up the top it's got voltage, but down here it's got the milligauss for the EMF. And right in here it's got the temperature. So we can get our temperature baseline as well with that and monitor for any fluctuations throughout the course of the investigation. So this is the kitchen, obviously, and this house is a old house built in the 1800s. It was used as a chapel. During the Civil War, it was a chapel. It was used as a schoolhouse. There was an addition put on in the 1920s, 1921.
There's a power box, whatever that is. Power box? What is that?
Power box over here.
What is it called? The thingy that controls the
You're absolutely right. And quite a bit of activity here. Lady woke up with bruises. The dogs have been affected. The cat has been affected. The cat's neck got cut and healed quickly, which is really strange. The bruises that happen heal really quickly. There's a number of snakes, and one of them died mysteriously, right? Another one of them's sick, so perhaps something affecting the animals here.
This fish is dead. It's dead fish. I was like looking around trying to find the fish.
Oh, no, its head's moving. Yeah, it's looking around. Yeah. Come on, Grace, quit being so morbid.
He went from being a good.
Whoa.
That's 12 mil. Oh, it's 1.2 milligauss.
Yeah. Where are these random, like...
Electricity coming from somewhere.
The EMFs were kind of normal, as normal as you can get them. But it kind of seemed like the energy, or whatever, what? The electric part was very high. It was kind of weird. I don't fully know how to read this.
The voltage?
Yeah, this one. Yeah, the
Yeah.
voltage was very high at random points in the house. So I don't know if there's like, I don't know. We got one weird spike in the bedroom, but we're gonna continue going around.
It's a nice shirt you got there.
Thanks.
I just want to acquire a shirt like that.
Online. Virginia Paranormal Investigations.com.
Okay, so we got the REM pod up there on the mantle, and that camera that's facing the wall, the Ring device, goes off on its own and picks up what sounds like voices here in the living room. And someone seemed to ask for help earlier today. So I'm Jeff,
I'm Haley. I'm Grace.
I'm Linda.
and we'd like to know, aside from the four of us and the two residents, is there anyone else here with us? If there is, could you please tell us your name? We have this device up here with the red light on it, and if you come near that red light, as I did when I set it up, it'll light up and make some noises. So that's one way you could let us know that you're here, if you can come near that device. Why do you need help?
Did you fight in the war between the states? Can you tell us where you're from? Why do you stay here?
And so we came outside, Linda's reviewing that first EVP session there, and we kind of asked some questions, also talked a little bit throughout it, because kind of with a passive EVP session, the good thing to do is to kind of carry on a conversation, see if something jumps in. So she's gonna go ahead and review that, and
She said you're being too loud.
she never said that, Grace.
Like a woman
I heard a woman in the bathroom say,
rambling.
Nothing on the
Help?
EVP session. So we got Grace hooked up to the spirit box.
help. Sorry. What do you need help with? How can we help you?
Bitch.
Things don't like me.
Oh no, I think that might have just come from Grace.
In the Midwest? That sounded like radio chatter.
Did you say the B word, or was that Grace making that up? Can you tell us the name of the person that needs help? Who is it that needs help? We've heard help a couple of times today. Well, I mean, we didn't, but someone was asking for help earlier, and then Grace said help now. Who is it that needs help?
Gentlemen. 1980.
Do you know the gentleman's name?
They're back in 1980.
If these gentlemen need help, why do they need help?
It sounded like moving back.
What's wrong with them that they need help?
Lightning. Caleb. Ooh, right here is what it said.
Right here?
Sitting alone.
Who is Caleb? Are you Caleb?
Let me. We're done. That was very clear. Oh yeah. I'm feeling like heaviness behind me. I don't know.
Is the person who keeps hurting her, is it a man or a woman?
I've started talking. Boo.
Oh, you're funny. Funny ghost.
Oh, it said boo.
Good boo.
Yeah. Come on now, let's not be stereotypical here.
He told me not to.
Who told you not to?
Capitol Hill.
Yeah, it's gotta be Radio Capitol Hill.
Some of the best fishermen.
Who is it that smokes a pipe? Is he here with us? What the hell is that?
What's that?
Say, I know.
So there's a strong scent of pipe tobacco over here, and
I'm sorry, Kate.
that's really strong.
Well, your turn. Come here.
You're here.
See, I even hear that man.
So Grace and I both listened to the headphones and we're listening through the spirit box, and there was a lot of noise coming through. A lot of things that we thought were perhaps the radio, like another one bites the dust. But there were some things that came through that were kind of interesting, because you would hear this loud voice, and it was usually a male voice that would come through and say different things here and there. So kind of strange. You know, there should be a lot of radio stations in this area. And of course, it's hard to weed out exactly what's radio and what's not. But the fact that it was saying certain things and saying them very clearly was kind of interesting.
Okay, we're here in this room here. That's the utility room, and there's a few electrical outlets and stuff in here, and we got some high EMF coming off of them. Like this is 38 milligauss. This whole wall, 7. And then when we come over here, coming around, here's the power box.
Can you tell us?
And right here we're fine, but when we get right up to the power box, that's what's going to go high. But what's crazy is even that is not a whole lot higher than we're getting over here as we come near this electrical outlet. It's almost the same as the utility box. We do have a voice recorder going over here.
What's your name?
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna change it. There we go.
Somebody said Caleb earlier. I mean,
Sound like it said mommy.
I thought so, yeah.
Who's mommy?
Just kind of move over here since the dog doesn't like men, you know?
Somebody said mommy earlier. Who said mommy?
Sound like it said it again.
Paranormal.
I'm like, careful?
Careful? Careful?
Careful?
Yeah.
Said me?
Careful of what? What should we be careful of? Is there an evil spirit here that comes to this house? I'd like an answer.
Thursday.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like mom to me.
No, really? What was it
It was like a very southern accent
Yeah.
again.
It sounded very much to me like Naboo.
Oh, I know. He said I didn't say that.
I'm not sure that's what it said. I'm just saying it sounded like Naboo.
Can you try giving us an answer again? Is there an evil spirit that comes to this house? Is there something these people need to be worried about or careful of?
Government.
Government.
The government.
That's true.
Yeah, everybody knows you gotta be careful about the government.
Oh, yeah.
Who's been leaving bruises on her? Heckle.
You keep sounding like Petco.
I've been Petco.
I look at Petco.
Who's been leaving bruises?
Is there air moving this? No.
Cool.
You see it moving
I
now?
don't understand what this thing's saying at all.
Like, this is what I'm saying. I think
Yeah,
almost
it's
like a
weird.
virus or something.
Can you say one of our names? Again, I'm Linda, this is Grace, Haley, Jeff. Say one of our names.
So we didn't get anything in the laundry room there. So we're going to take the REM pod. Then we're going to put it back into the bedroom.
Yeah. I was trying to make it be quiet.
Dude, the whole thing moved. Yeah, I saw the whole
What the hell was that?
It rotated. But it did that and nobody touched the chair. There you go.
That's not a good sign.
Why would it be doing that? Why would it be shaking the antenna like that?
Ooh, actually, I don't know.
Two possible theories. I mean, one is like Grace broke it. The other theory is that the
I'm
battery
gonna
might be
take this
going a little bit.
antenna and I'm gonna shove it up your ass.
Grace, what did I tell you about threatening me with a good time? But anyway,
So was it unscrewed?
I
Was it
think the
loose?
battery might be going dead on it.
No, but you're not understanding this.
Yeah,
was
I saw
moving.
it like
Oh, really?
I
You didn't
watched
see
it
anything
move.
moving?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
I saw it spin.
Yeah, it was
It
moving.
was like.
But it's not doing it.
Yeah.
Is it? I mean, this rocks a little bit.
No, but it was spinning.
It
Yeah.
was.
Did it come unscrewed at all?
No, I
No, it
didn't
was
screw
like
it in
this.
any.
So it had to be like
No,
a.
it looked like it was going like this.
Yeah.
And that's why it was going.
Hold this for a second for me. Let's see. So when you set it down here,
But nobody touched it.
No,
and
but
this-
it stopped and then it started again.
really?
Yeah.
Huh?
But
That's
I
far
didn't
out.
screw it in any. That's why I pushed it down, unscrewed it,
Yeah,
and screwed
so
it
we're
back
trying to
in.
button
Yeah.
it And it won't.
That's weird.
That is very strange. Yeah,
Okay.
if it's working, we'll go set it up in the bedroom with a camera on it. And,
Yeah, let's try that. Cause it seemed like every time we walked out, this recorder would start going. This thing would activate
Yeah.
the Ring camera. So I think maybe we ought to it's doing stuff when we leave, when we're not in the house.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I think maybe we'll try turning this on, maybe putting it in the bedroom with a camera on it. Jumping up
Where you put it at?
right here on the floor at the end of the bed.
Okay, is that where this happens?
I mean, she said that she's seen a couple of things in here, but I just figured, like, why not on the floor here?
The heck?
But we do have to put let's put a camera on it. figure out where to put this camera. Maybe.
Okay, so that's capture. I think you got it in there.
Yep, I do.
Yeah. So let's see if anything triggers it.
Okay.
Give it a few minutes and we'll come back and check it.
All right.
So we're gonna review this video that Linda has here, but just to show, when you walk by the REM pod, I can step right here and it's not gonna go off. Okay. Oh.
So you got to get pretty close.
Okay. So right there, it's not gonna go off. Alright. On this side, right here, it's gonna go off. That's the vicinity that sets it off.
So you got to be real close. So we set the phone up and we were kind of watching the REM pod while we walked outside because it seemed like every time we would walk outside, the Ring camera that's facing the wall in the living room would activate and start recording something. You'd hear something come through. So we figured maybe it would be a little more active if we actually left something here. Unfortunately, it looked like it was probably just the dogs that were really curious about it, coming in and putting their noses on it. But it is interesting because considering the fact that it's not interacting. We've had things that would refuse to kind of interact with us in the past, and that's a little bit indicative of something for us. So, but I think we might try something else here in the bedroom, and then move on. Do you mind if I read Psalm 91? Do you mind if I read it? Are you going to leave if I read it?
Wherever you get.
Wherever you get? Wherever you get? We didn't understand that. Can you say it again? Are you going to leave if I read this? All right. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His trust shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor of the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation.
Kind of like Jew.
What did it say about Jews?
I think it said just Jew.
Oh,
What did it say?
Jew?
just Jew. Jews, like Jews.
Huh.
And maybe they think we're Jewish. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in thy hands, lest thou dash thy foot against the stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and the adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under foot, because He hath set His love upon me. Therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I shall answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and shew him my salvation. What do you think about that? Does it bother you hearing that? There's that one loud voice that keeps coming through, but when it comes through, it's not saying anything that really sounds meaningful. Certainly nothing that's like answering our questions.
The dog is behind you.
It's all right.
Daddy got you.